Hello and welcome to another episode. Let's stream Star Trek Elite Force 2. The last time, or rather in the last episode, we managed to save some crew of the USS Dallas, the ghost ship, because basically everything, well, almost everything was dead there. And today we will be trying to find some living people, I guess, on the Atraxian station, because we managed to go from the Dallas to the Atraxian station. Yes, I repeat myself. Okay, so without the further delay, let's just load the game and begin our adventure, shall we? Oh, looks like I actually spelled wrong Atraxian in the title of this skill. Okay, so we are on the station. Wow, there are pretty loud environments here. Oh well, I can do anything about that, sorry. And I managed to actually defeat the initial wave of the attackers here, so we started with the clean way to proceed, and okay, let's see what we can do now. Oh, maybe there is a secret, so let's check this out. Okay, there is some structural integrity and, well, hidden place, I would say. Let's check it out. Bam, and we can see. Ooh, nice. Found the secret area. What we can see? Exhaust vent control terminals. Okay, so we can disable those vents. That's one thing. And the second thing, we have the recharging station, which is just fantastic for us because we have pretty low life and, well, ammo. Okay, let's just recharge. Let's just try further on this. Okay, the vent should be disabled. Okay, so it's easier path. Instead of some anything strange jumping, we just can like go there and reach our goal. Also, I could really use some, you know what, I would try to just tone down the game, because I think it's just too loud. Okay, I can do that. That's not good. Well, theoretically I can, but I will need to disable the stream, because, you know, the problem is it will be showing all my desktop, all the working programs and so on. Not that I had something to hide, but you know, I got lots of stuff working on the background to actually make this stream possible. And yeah, I don't like to show that mess, because I would like to show something tidy and nice looking and not, oh crap, the alien. Okay, looks like we are safe. That's good. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, and that's an Atraxian, I guess? Well, I wouldn't say it looks that fancy. Oh, okay. Let's go further.
Structural integrity on deck 2 at critical levels.
Something is chewing. I hear chewing through the walls. That's not good. That's not good at all, my friends. They are everywhere. Okay, he survived.
The fates have delivered us.
let's check what is here. Okay, one dead guy, one blocked door. Doesn't work, obviously. And well, question is what else? What else indeed? Another door, another dead guy. Oops, that was stupid, okay.
Those things are going to get us.
Crap, minigaming that kind of moment. Not good at all. Oh well, we can manage somehow, I guess. Wait a moment, my friend. I will help you, or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like you. Oh, okay. I got it now. This will be one road. Okay, so that's connected and that's done.
Power restored.
I forgot to read actually our main objectives. So let's go. Proceed to command center. Find out what happened to the Dallas crew. Restore power to main card and activate the main card. Okay, so we restored the power. Now we activate it only. And the guy died. Oh no, he's alive. Good. Okay. Oh, it's automatic. Okay, great. Oh, I cannot wait to see how this body will splash. I'm disappointed. Oh no, it uses oh nice, it exploded to many pieces. Well, great. And we have another threatened Atraxian.
I made it! I made it!
He didn't make it. So sorry to hear that. Yes, I think that's much better. The shotgun is nice for close combat, but I do not feel comfortable with the close combat. So something for the... You could help me, you know, you ass hats.
I'm Lieutenant Monroe. Who were these invaders?
We don't know. They just appeared about 3 days ago. They came from nowhere.
Where's their ship?
I was the engineer on duty when the attack began. There was no ship, no transporter activity, and no warp signature.
Either we somehow never noticed hostile aliens living in our solar system, or their warp technology is beyond anything we know.
Where are their leaders?
We haven't seen any. They seem to have no type of command structure.
So how do they coordinate their attacks?
We don't know. In between their attacks, they just seem to mill around like insects.
And they charge in wave after wave with no thought of self-preservation.
Pretty clever tactic for an insect.
And effective. Our ammunition is gone.
Is there an armory near here?
Yes, there is one close by.
But the last group we sent never came back. None of us will go now.
No, Vengpa. One of us will.
What? But Avaxtus!
I'd rather die fighting than sitting here.
I'm with you, Avaxtus. Show me the way.
You are both as good as dead.
Well,
This way.
not true. After all, Monroe is like a Terminator, or the man for the impossible task. Give him a task that's impossible and he will do it. In about 2 days. Okay, a few hours maybe. Oh no. I died. How sad. Okay, for that I will need something bigger to this. Go, 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 Avaxtas.
Hold on, hold on. Find the emergency shield controls. The things have distanced. It's not much further.
Okay, I kept him alive somehow. Well, keeping him alive is more troublesome than I thought. Okay, there should
Here's
be a
the
secret
weapons
here.
locker.
I can
Now what
remember
was
that.
that security code? Ah, I remember the code. Gas that title chain. I forgot about the redundant security system. Don't worry.
Okay, now the hard question. If he is kinda alive or if he's kinda dead. Okay. I'm not sure. Check this out. Is there any possibility of having a really the hole or something like that? No, it looks like he's kinda permanently dead and we will not get the access to the armory because he's kinda dead. Let's check this out. Help Avaxtus recover effects and weapons. Yes, we need to reload the game and try to do this again. Yeah, there is a reason to this because for once we would have the access to weapons. For the second thing, there is a secret there, but we open the but to do that we need to keep him alive.
Hold on! Find the emergency shield controls before the air runs out!
That's the. Oh no! By accident I loaded the menu. I got what am I? Yeah, I'm not happy about it. This is a really tough fragment of the game, at least for me. I hate escort missions, because this guy is really clever. That will be some stream. I don't know how much I will be dying here, but I guess pretty much. Although, is there any help station? No. Secret? Nope. So I am on my own. Wow, this Atraxian weapon is pretty effective. Okay, and now will be some fun. That's right. Yes, better safe than sorry. Especially because there will be much shooting here and I want him alive. Really.
Here's the weapons locker. Now what was that security code?
I wonder what was the security?
I remember the code. Gaslight bangle chain. I forgot about the redundant security system. Don't worry, I can bypass it. Almost done. Grab a weapon!
Nice, and now we will have a proper weapon, I guess. Yeah. Oh, nice. But
we need to get back to Bangkok. Lead the way.
I need to like recharge this and that, and here we go, we have a secret. So shame, actually Atraxians died, and we died too, and we didn't finish the mission because he died. Yeah. Okay, let's try this RB gun. Or you know what? Reload again and save Atraxians. Yeah, I know it's kind of boring, but I wanted to show you the secret. And I will show it, but before that I will need to like escort this guy back. Okay, we are ready and able, I guess.
Here's the weapons locker. Now what was that security code? I remember the code. Gaslight bangle chain. I forgot about the redundant security system. Don't worry, I can bypass it. think. Almost done.
Almost nice.
It's over. Grab a weapon!
Okay,
We need to get back to Vangpar. Lead the way.
Well, that's pretty darn effective. Okay, we'll see. Yes, he will be behind us, so we can now like try to unlock this secret without worrying that he will actually die. Okay. And down we go. It's kinda stupid, like Super Mario kinda. Also, this might look like it's easy, but it's not. The controls are just terrible, I must say. Okay, and we got some gold ships. We done this kind of jumping puzzle, you could say, and we now can return with Atraxians to his, I don't know, friend, maybe. Also, why the secondary fire is just like that? Oh wow!
I knew better than to trust in that Federation person. What good is there in a suicide mission?
It got us a few of these.
By my progeny, you live!
And we bring arc launchers.
We'll put this to good use.
You do that. Have you seen other members of Starfleet?
Yes. A Federation ship requested emergency assistance 3 days ago. They transported their crew during an attack on their ship, but I haven't seen them since.
Thanks. I've got to move on.
All honor to your descendants.
Hazard
Okay,
team, report in.
I found an abandoned security station. I'm downloading their security codes.
Chang here. I'm on my way to the rendezvous point. Resistance so far has been mild.
Gerard to Monroe. I found medical supplies. I'm setting up an emergency field hospital.
Sydney reporting in. I'm maintaining a safe distance from the station.
Okay, so since everyone reported things, we can continue. So yes, let's just go with the things we done. We helped Abatstas recover the Atraxian weapons. We returned him with him alive, and we found secrets and found starships. So here we have all things on that level. Only now we need to find out what happened to the Dallas crew and proceed to the command center. So I believe it is this way. I hope so, at least. Yes, because we have an elevator here, so it's probably leading the right way. I'm out of ammo. Nah. Okay, new ammo. Great. And some recharging stations. Also good.
Stop
the aliens before we're all...
And she's dead. Sorry, my dear, but you look kinda dead. Oh, and she disappeared. Another dead guy. Nice. Ooh, the bigger room. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Because you know what will happen? What's happening mostly in the big rooms. Okay, you convinced me. Let's return and talk to the guy.
Help! Help! He just breached the inner wall.
What's going on?
We've caught one of the invaders!
He's in the escape pod.
Jettison the pod.
Our controls down here are broken.
There is a release switch on the second floor. It's in the master control room, overlooking the pod.
Can't you just go up there?
The lift to the master control room is broken. I'll try to reroute power, but it still might not work.
You activate that lift. I'll go upstairs and activate the switch.
Okay, so now we need to go somehow up.
Where are you going? We need help!
Okay, so just activate the lift or whatever.
It worked! Get to the master control room and launch the pod!
We don't have too much time, okay.
Escape pod launched.
And the pod launched. Nice. Okay, so what are we find here? Check this out. With the tricoder and the structural integrity V-mode. Yes, okay. Nothing new. So let's go. Okay, we got almost full ammo, I guess. But I will still keep the AR gun. And okay, let's go. Die, you beast. Okay, so these doors are locked. Or are they? Yeah, they are locked. There is no structural integrity actually damaged around here, so no secrets, I guess. I love how they explode and with all that green goo or something. Oh, what? Nice. looks like a command center. Okay. That's not a bad thing, I guess.
Those invaders have disabled our defensive grid. We need to get our systems functioning again, or we're all dead.
Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
The command officials are safe. No sign of the Dallas crew.
They're coming.
We're under attack.
Lieutenant, protect the Atraxian command officials at all costs.
Yes, sir. Stay close to each other. I'll protect you.
Both station Monroe. Okay. We'll protect them. Those officials are tougher than they
Need any help, Monroe?
What took you so
There's
long?
another one!
We took the scenic route.
Cover me!
Cover me.
What a nice scene, is it not?
Please convey our gratitude to your captain. You have the reverence of many future generations.
Thank you, but I'd rather have some answers. Have you ever seen these invaders before?
Never.
Who are your enemies?
We have no enemies.
Well, we have ongoing problems with Atraxian smugglers, and Idril separatists, and occasional Cardassian vessels looking for easy conquests.
Idril?
A backward race. We've been assisting them for centuries.
We've given the Idril the gifts of written language and the warp drive.
But the Separatists are not grateful. They claim that many Atraxian systems are actually ancient Idril homelands.
They've created a delusional fiction in which they are an older race than we.
That should be easy to disprove.
It is. But cherished superstitions die hard. Fortunately, most Idril don't believe the Separatists.
We're wasting time. The aliens are not Idril.
They must be an interstellar invasion force, like the Borg.
Whatever they are, we can't get them out of the station until we get your defensive grid back online.
Our security generators are in ruins.
Don't you have backup generators?
Yes, in the main power core, in the heart of the station.
If we can figure out how to manually connect the backup generators to the grid, we could eliminate all invaders on the station.
Only our chief engineer could do that. But I don't know where she is.
I do. She reported in. She's trapped in an office near the main power core.
Tell her I'm on my way. Hazard team, stay here and protect the Atraxians.
Aye, sir.
And we're going for another almost impossible mission. Although I must say they have pretty nice outfits. I don't know if I said that already, but I like the new get. ugly something that wrecked up the train.
Ensign Gonzalez, USS Dallas.
Lieutenant Monroe, USS Enterprise. We've just come from the Dallas.
Did she make it?
We got there too late. Those creatures tore the ship apart.
Damn.
Where's the rest of the Dallas crew?
The lower habitat ring. It'll take a while for the creatures to reach them. Here are their coordinates.
What are you doing out here?
Looking for supplies. We weren't sure how long we'd have to stay down there.
Monroe to Tuvok. I'm relaying the coordinates to the Dallas crew.
We are beaming them out now.
Are you ready to beam out?
And let you have all the fun? I'm staying.
Okay then. Let's find an Atraxian engineer and get that defensive grid cranked up.
Nice. The guy had really courage, I would say. Also, cybernetic eye. Pretty nice touch. Okay, so the only way from here is like, I don't know, maybe there. But before that, let's check for secrets. Oh, maybe it's this way. Okay, so let's go.
There's another one!
Over here. I'm Borchov, Chief Engineer. I'm locked in.
We'll need to find an alternate power source that'll open this door.
Yeah, okay, I'm good to find the alternative power sources. Ooh, magma. Nice. So I don't know who will need magma in space. Oh, I missed to... Okay, let's try this question. Ammo, always good, and this panel. And another fight mini game. Okay, let's go with that and that. We need to disable all the possibilities of actually like disable this, I guess. Connect to that again. And we're done. Great.
If I get you to the main power core, can you get the defensive grid back online?
Yes, but I need someone regulating the energy flow from here.
I'll do it.
Good. Stay here while I take Vorchov to the core.
The main power core is below. We need to take the lift down.
Let's go. I'll protect you while you reroute power.
Yes, I will protect you. I guess this mission is more like escort and protect the guy than actually, you know, like rescue. I wonder if we will have attack from the up. It's like, oh no, we won't have. And I thought it would be like in the Half-Life. I guess not. Okay, that's good at least. Oh, she's got a gun. Nice. And we close power core also. Interesting.
I'm heading to the generators. I have to get all 3 online or the grid will burn out.
Okay, let's stack up with ammo and health because I aliens will show up.
Generator online. 2 to go. Second generator online. 1 left. Generators online.
Gonzalez, get us power.
Power's on.
Chell, turn on the weapon systems.
Power's coming online now, Monroe.
The grid neutralized the remaining invaders. The Atraxian space station is safe. I'm sending an away team to assist with the cleanup. Well done, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir. 1 to beam up.
And here we go. We saved the Atraxian station, the Atraxians, the crew of Dollars, and we got another member to our Elite Force team. Ensign Gonzalez with the badass cybernetic eye.
Lieutenant Monroe, please join us in sickbay.
Okay. No problem, Captain. And we again ended up on the teleporter path, though I think I like Voyager better. I don't know why. Maybe because there is more texture to it and not just some, you know, black floor and the places where you actually stand and poof, are teleported. Okay, let's find sickbay then. It should be on this floor. Actually this deck because the ships doesn't have the floors. They have decks. Okay. Sickbay, 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 sickbay. Okay, to cancel, break main. Okay, G.
Lieutenant Monroe, we are waiting for you in sickbay.
Okay. Hold your horses, Captain.
Thanks to the Hazard team, we have recovered many intact alien bodies. The doctor has studied their biological makeup.
Doctor, how could a completely organic being contain a personal propulsion system?
Genetic engineering at an unprecedented level. The carapace is sealed to provide protection from the vacuum of space, and their personal impulse drives generate enough heat to keep their muscle and organ systems metabolizing.
What about intelligence?
No clear determination. They do have large clusters of nerve tissue densely packed into the exoskeletal cranium, but it's not organized into any structures that we would recognize as a higher brain region.
Fascinating. Lieutenant, what did you see in their behavior to indicate intelligence?
Hard to say, sir. They were able to act cohesively and attack in groups, but they didn't appear to communicate with one another or formulate plans. They appeared to be acting mostly by instinct.
That would argue against self-directed intelligence.
I also found this. A non-organic device fused into a small nerve cluster at the base of the cranial region.
What's its function?
Unknown. The technology is too alien for any easy assessment. We're working on it now.
Lieutenant, research the Atraxian people. We need to know who their enemies are.
Aye, sir.
I also want you to create new tactics for fighting these aliens.
Aye, sir. Though our tactical wing is weaker without Franklin.
That's a grave loss. I'll consult with Tuvok on a suitable replacement.
If I may, sir, I'd recommend Ensigns Murphy and Gonzalez. They're both on temporary assignment to the Enterprise.
Very well. I'll assign them both to the hazard team.
Thank you, sir.
Lieutenant, you did well. A good man died, but many more live thanks to your quick thinking.
Thank you, sir.
Research in the library. Okay, so we have like Telsia Murphy and the badass Gonzalez in our team now. Let's check out. And now the medical station. Let's check ourselves. Let's talk with Jurot.
I find the medical services on this ship to be most impressive.
What do you say? Seriously?
Monroe, I'm about to receive a physical.
Okay, no problem. Jurot. So let's go to the library, or maybe we'll find something in the armory. Let's talk with Corban.
Corban?
I yearn for battle.
Okay, this is not Corban but Corban. Okay, let's what we have here. Quantum torpedo launchers. Yes, those are. They looks like bazooka, and they shoot the blue torpedoes. Although I must say I preferred the first game's photon torpedo launcher. I found it more pleasant actually, and you know, the feeling of the power that the weapon gave you. And this is just, you know, it shoots, you know, blue torpedoes, but that's all. Oh, those are the grenades, I believe. Okay, let's check this out. Wait, there is some. Oh yes, Federation Phantom Torpedo Burst. Exactly. Torpedo Burst, that's they call it. Okay, I could also use the compression rifle, the normal compression rifle. I wonder if I can find it somewhere. There is no special Apollo program for me. Okay, so maybe we will try somewhere else to find compression rifle. Let's check out the operations or the locker room. Okay. Oh, the brig. Oh, nice to know. There's a brig here. Oh, this is the cell. Not too comfy, I wouldn't say. Okay. Here we were. That's the teleporter. And let's check this out. Turbo lift transporter, brig, main sick bay, armory, holodeck, cargo bay. Oh, we have cargo bay. G is cargo bay. And our location. Also we here. I wonder if we can go to the cargo bay. Let's check this out. The brig. This is the cargo bay now. Maybe here. No, so we can't enter the cargo bay, although I found this, how to put it, well, kind of strange, because if it is on the schematics of the ship, we should be able to get access to it. And be frank, to make another room, even if it's spare, it shouldn't be too much trouble for the game designers. Oh well, shame on them.
Deck 11, library.
Although the game is great, that I must say. Not good as the first one, unfortunately, but still it's really enjoyable experience. Okay, so what we can find here? Turbolift, library, astrometrics, cargo bay. Okay, let's check every possible
Would you like to join me in the holodeck? I'm starting a holo program to view the flora of Andorian.
Sounds interesting. What do we need weapons for?
The flora are not necessarily
Okay, let's check every nook and cranny here. Maybe we'll find some secrets. Here, what we have? Stellar. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, that's really nice. Maybe not perfect, but still it's a nice touch. Although shame we cannot activate anything here to actually see something. Maybe later during the course of the game, but for now it is because it is. Okay, so let's go to the library, shall we? Nope.
Hi, Monroe.
Telsia, I'm glad to see you up and around.
I'm fine. There's no lasting damage from my time in the pattern buffer.
You're lucky. That was quite a stunt.
I'm ready to go back on duty.
Good, because I want you and Gonzalez on the hazard team.
I'm glad to see Gonzalez on the team. He's an experienced combat tactician.
Almost as experienced as you. I need your expertise to help me figure out these aliens.
Is that all you need?
Okay, so our first, love interest choice, I guess? Well, second one. The first one was on the Starfleet Academy, and this time, I don't know if we will pursue the Telsia track on the second one. For the second one, we would need to, let me think how to say that, because I'm lack for words. We need to wait a little bit further. No, we would need to wait a little bit because it's down further the storyline. So for now, let's go I like you, Telsia, and wouldn't mind having you help me with some research on the Atraxians.
I wouldn't mind having you help me do some research on the Atraxians.
And she's just entered the library. Oh, bogus. So, nice library. They have books here. Whoa! In the 21st century.
No usual suspects here. The Atraxians seem to have made very few enemies.
Pretty good for an expanding mini-empire with over 20 colony planets.
Especially a mini-empire so close to the neutral zone.
They were lucky enough to expand into systems not claimed by other races.
And smart enough to stay out of the way of the Romulans.
I wonder if to read this or not. Oh, okay, let's try reading this. Why not? It will be kinda interesting practice. Atraxian Index. 5,000 years of industrial evolution has produced a race of beings known in their sector as the Atraxians. Formerly the workhorse of a powerful alien society, the Atraxians now control a large sphere of trade influence. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the Atraxians began truly developing their independence on interstellar relations and are now thriving in the system which houses their home planet and a few sister planets and trade stations. A healthy race, the Atraxians are boisterous and unrefined. They rely heavily on manual labor and through an industry to move their culture forward. Trading or buying technological improvements has proven to be a successful method of cultural advance. Education plays a secondary role to family and work in Atraxian society, as well as the development of an advanced healthcare system built to deal with casualties of manual labor and harsh living conditions associated with interstellar trade.
There's some unrest on Atraxian planets populated by other races.
Same with many stellar empires.
Ongoing problems with smugglers.
Same with the Federation.
But no angry species of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens.
Okay, let's continue. Atraxian life is built around the maintenance of their planet as well as the production of power for their numerous industrial projects. They have a resource-heavy planet which produces many desirable goods for neighboring systems. The hierarchy of Atraxian society is a traditional council-driven government with female members overseeing most of the trade and commercial decisions regarding interstellar relations. The Atraxian military is primarily male in body. Oh, so that's it. So that's the the distinction, or rather, like the way how the roles are divided. Oh yes, that's the word I was looking for. Divided. So the female are mostly for like peaceful and economical things, I would say, to oversee the normal work of the society. I mean, in the economical sense, yes, in the government sense, but military is a primary role of the males. Well, I must say it's pretty interesting. Okay, and another one. Atraxians' environments are built solely for function, pieced together more for efficiency than form. Their cities are always in a constant state of production. Vast ecological damage has impacted the hospitability of the planet in some areas. The Atraxian technological development is not up to par with other similarly evolved species.
The Atraxians are a Federation candidate. If they join, Starfleet will get some prime bases near the neutral zone. Does that give the Romulans a motivation to attack them?
With what? Their private army of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens?
Then we may be looking at the first wave of an extra-dimensional invasion.
Yeah, Monroe and his jokes. Okay, let's continue. Idril Index. While they are a highly technical race, very little is known about the Idril culture and people. As shrink space travel, many Idril stay within Atraxian space and act as technicians and engineers for the Atraxian government, which they have served under for several hundred years. In Atraxian society, the Idril are not recognized as equals, but as vassals who work for the Atraxian's overseer. So basically slavery, yes. With no central homeworld, the Idril occupy several planets within Atraxian space. On those planets, the Idril not only show their technical prowess, but also their artistic skills as well. The Idril are regarded highly by several Federation institutions for their proficiency in several art forms, including music, painting, and architecture. Okay, so that's that, I guess.
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the hazard team briefing room.
On my way.
Hey, Captain. I'm on my way. Let's find this pesky turbo lift, okay?
Hazard ops.
And we didn't found a secret. Oh no, that's not good. Shoot. And I was so sure I could find it. Oh well. And we can't go back. So that's also a bummer, I guess.
We've traced the aliens to the 5th planet. The hazard team is going to Viok Epsilon 5.
It's an uncolonized Class M planet in Atraxian space. Sensors found trace levels of the propulsion signature left by the aliens' personal impulse drives. The aliens attacked the Atraxian space station from the 5th planet.
But how did they get to the 5th planet?
That's what we want you to find out.
Is it inhabited?
We have detected a shuttlecraft and multiple life forms, but not the aliens you fought on the Dallas. However, there is an area where our sensors cannot penetrate.
That area corresponds to the end of the propulsion trail.
Other than that, the planet looks undisturbed by sentient creatures.
Investigate and report back what you find.
Aye, sir. Our answers are down on that planet. Korban, Talsia, Chell, you're with me.
Strange shuttle design. Common engine, but the style's not in the registry.
I'm tracking some life forms ahead.
Alien invaders?
No.
We'll look for them.
What a disappointed Klingon. Alien invaders? No. That's one way to put it. But totally disappointed. Okay, let's check this shuttle out. Maybe we'll find it. No. Also, no. Here we don't have anything. Okay. So I believe that's that for today. My time ran out. I hope you liked it, how we deal with the Atraxian station. I hope also you do get discouraged by my reading. And what can I say? I hope you like it. The recording will be put on YouTube. Until next time, I guess. See you around and have a good night. See ya.